it's Sarah here, and today we're going to do one of my very favourite yoga classes. I've taught it lots of times, so if you come to my classes regularly you'll pretty much know it well enough, but it's one that I come back to again and again. It works particularly with the base chakra, Muladhara, and it's just a lovely grounding class that's all about helping to balance the body's nervous system and help you to feel really stable and strong within yourself, whatever's going on around. It's got a nice connection to the earth, and we're going to be doing the earth sequence and the tree. So let's do some warm-ups and then we'll move into the main part of the class. So as always, please work carefully and gently. Know your own comfort zone and your own body, and do modify and make any adjustments that you need to as we go along. Okay, so if you just like to start with a little shake out, just allow yourself to arrive on your mat, just shake out the body, start to feel into the body, bring your awareness into your body. So we're not going to worry too much about everything being perfect today. We're not going to be about correct alignment as long as we're safe. We're just going to feel into the body and stop our minds from overthinking. So just soften and release into the shoulders. Give your legs a little shake out and shake out the whole body. Just feel that contact through the floor into your feet. Start to notice your breath. Release the neck, the shoulders into the hips. Release your jaw and your throat. And then take a couple of deep breaths, standing nice and tall on your mat. And just set your intention to go with the flow. Keep that feeling of in your body, noticing the sensations in your body, and just allowing yourself to enjoy and experience the class. Okay, so we'll do a little twist just to warm up the spine. Take your feet shoulder width and swivel on the ball of your foot. Tap the body with your hands as you twist. So let go of any sense of hold in the shoulders. Feel the spine gently rotate from one side to the other. Knees soft, core gently switched on. And then you can start to look behind if you want to, if you feel nice and strong through your feet. And raise the arms up. Feel a stretch across the front of the chest into your pectoralis muscles. And then gradually lowering the arms back down until you come to a pause. Okay, we're just going to circle the pelvis. So feet shoulder width apart, engage the core, draw in the abdominal muscles here, and then start to circle into the pelvic girdle. So keeping the upper body nice and balanced and centered, and we're just trying to isolate the pelvis. And then the other way, just easing out any stiffness or tightness there into the hip area and the lower back. Knees nice and soft, and then come back to center. Keep your feet wide. We're just going to work into the whole of the spinal column and the muscles and the facet joints in that whole area. So bring the hands in front of the heart and imagine that you're drawing an infinity shape or a figure of 8 on its side. So your spine is moving, your arms are moving, but it's all about the spine. Moving gently from the hip area like you're a tree swaying in the breeze. Bringing a beautiful sense of flow and movement into the whole of the spinal column. Right from your base up through the mid-back into the neck. Feel that into your shoulders, the pelvis. Working into the rib cage, easing and loosening out the whole of the rib cage area. Keeping that movement flowing and free. Just take a moment to express and move your body. And And then we can go to the sides, up towards the ceiling, give the kidneys a little squeeze. Down towards the floor, maybe take the legs a little wider, keeping the core switched on, and just enjoy the sensations of moving the spine in this beautiful way. And feel it in the waist. And then gradually, slowly, bringing the body back to center and releasing the hands. Okay, we're going to go over and do a little stretch into the hamstring. So extend your left leg forward, take your right leg back. You can step towards me if that's easier. I'm just going to go to the side so you can see. So make sure you feel nice and strong through your feet. And then we're going to raise the arms up. So you may just want to raise your arms up to the level of your head. Or if you know you're okay to have your arms higher and come lower, then you can do that. So again, this is an opportunity to modify however you want to. So you can breathe in and lift. Breathe out, coming down over that left extended leg, feeling a gentle stretch into the hamstring. If you want to add a back bend, if you know your back feels strong and you don't get any niggles when you do that, then a nice gentle back bend can be lovely here, just to strengthen into the lower back. And then the next time we come down, let's hold in a hamstring stretch. So just wherever feels good for you. You might prefer to keep your head higher than your heart, or you may want to come all the way down and get a strong stretch there into the back of that left hamstring. And then refresh your core muscles, push through those feet, and up we come. And we'll do the same on the other side. So extend the right leg out. We're going to breathe in and lift. Breathe out and lower. And if you want to make this more dynamic, you can take those arms up and back. See if you can bring that sense of flow into the arms, bringing the whole body into the movement. And as you come down, that left leg, that knee bends. And then we'll hold again and stretch that right hamstring. Hold, breathe. And then gently with a soft knee coming up. And we'll just finish by keeping the legs quite wide, hands coming up, breathe in. And as we breathe out with the core switched on, arms come out. Gather down towards the earth, soften the knees and lift. Breathing in. Breathing out. Soften the knees and lift. Do two more. Breathing in and out. This is called a fearless flight. Beautiful sense of strength through the body. And then the next time we come down, let's have a really satisfying wide angle forward bend here. So just modify how you might need to. If you're able to come all the way down and have your fingertips or the palms on the floor, then that's great. But if that doesn't work for you, you might prefer to have a chair or a couple of blocks just to support you. The wider you take the legs, the stronger the stretch. And if you feel comfortable, you might want to take the hands out and lengthen through the spine. Feel the stretch into the back of the legs. Refresh your core muscles. Walk the hands back. And then just toe heel the feet into center. So they're nicely aligned under your hips. And then refresh the core again. Soften through the knees. And let's take this opportunity to gently uncurl the spine. Taking your time with the in-breath. Coming up and release, and hopefully you're feeling nicely warmed up now, and we can move on to the earth sequence. Okay, so the earth sequence does work particularly with your body's nervous system. So what we're working to do is align your breath and your movement. And this is very calming for the body. It's also a nice opportunity just to take a bit of time out and slow everything down. And with yoga we can use visualization as well. So with the earth sequence, it can be nice just to reflect and take a moment to connect with all the beautiful wonders of nature that are always there, all the amazing things about this earth that we love and that help us to feel energized and strong. And it can be difficult when there's a lot of uncertainty and a lot of stresses and strains in our life. We can lose focus with that. So this sequence brings us right back into the present moment. And it is lovely, if you're able to do it outside. So take your feet and put them on the bare earth. Hear the birds singing around you, breathe in the fresh air, and just be in that moment and just appreciate all the wonders of nature and the earth. So we're going to begin in our beautiful mountain posture. So feet hip distance apart, feel that connection through your feet onto the earth. Soften the knees, hips forward, pelvis in neutral. And then start to connect and settle with your breath. And use your in-breath to lengthen the spine and lift out from your pelvis. And as you breathe out, allow that out-breath to soften, feeling a sense of connection through the soles of your feet. Making sure that you're lengthening up right into the base of your neck here, into the base of your skull, sorry. And then breathe out and contract and settle into the body. Open into the sternum, gently draw the shoulder blades together. And feel your arms and your hands just relax by your sides. Little tuck of the chin so that you lengthen into the back of the neck. Stand tall, stand strong. Begin to notice your breath. We're just going to rock forwards and backwards, just a little movement. Use your core muscles to help keep you connected and strong through the soles of your feet. See if you can tune in that subtle awareness to the weight as it comes to your toes and your heels. And then we're going to draw circles on the feet, over to one side, to the back, to the other side and the front. Tiny circle, using your core muscles to keep you balanced, stable and centered. And then we'll change direction, go in the other way. Keeping that awareness into the feet as you then come back to center. Hands come in front of the abdomen, and we're going to breathe in and breathe out. You might like to just bring the fingers together a little and breathe in and breathe out. And then the next time we do this movement, we're just going to extend it a little. So breathing out, breathing in, and breathing out. Like we're breathing up from the earth, connecting down, lifting to the sky, and then surrounding ourselves with that beautiful earth energy. Lifting up to the heart and the throat, pushing down to the earth, reaching to the sky, and drawing a beautiful circle of energy. And then we'll pause. We'll just change the movement a little little bit and take it into as much of a squat as you want to. So it could just be that it's a tiny little bit of a squat, or you may be able to go all the way down to the floor. It's absolutely up to you. So just listen to your body and do what feels good. So we're going to breathe in, and as we breathe out, we're going to go down towards the floor, and then breathe in and release. You may find that you want to take your feet a little bit wider, and maybe take the toes out to the sides in the same direction as your knees. So there's lots of ways that you can modify and work with this particular movement. The most important thing is just to feel that sense of strength through the legs, pushing down to the earth, lifting up, strong through those legs, and then releasing. Breathing in, breathing out, aligning the breath with your movement, feeling that beautiful synchronicity, letting the breath and the movement calm and still your body and your mind. And we'll just pause for a moment, take the feet to shoulder width, and then I'm going to do a slightly different movement again. I'm just going to go to the side so you can see me. If you prefer at this point, if you know that your lower back doesn't like forward bends, then just do the first movement that we did again, where we just go like this. Otherwise, if you're happy to do a forward bend, then make sure your core's switched on. We're going to breathe in, and this time we're going to hinge from the hips, come forwards, leading from the sternum, and then a half squat and push up through those legs. So each time we're connecting down to the earth below our feet, and then lifting up to that beautiful sky above, surrounding ourselves with all that sense of stillness and calm that the earth can offer. We'll do one more. Leading with the sternum and the heart, stretch, push, feel strong through those legs, lift the heart up towards the sky and release. And then either stepping out with your right leg or going to the right side if that suits you better. We're doing a little bit of a lunge, so take your left foot off the ankle so there's no pressure on your left knee, and come forward with your right foot. We do exactly the same movement. We're going to breathe in, up the centre of the body, soften the right knee, lift the arms up above the head, or you can work lower if that's better for you. Straighten that right leg and lower the arms down. Breathing in, pushing down to the earth. Breathing in, lift, expand into the chest and the heart. Straighten that right leg and release. We'll just do one more on this side. Enjoy that beautiful breath, that calming breath. And then we're going to turn around and do the same thing on the other side. So either stepping out with your left foot or swiveling around like I've just done. Take your right foot off the ankle and off we go. Breathing in, breathing out. It's really good for strengthening the legs. You might want to just lift and look up towards that hand. Do two more. Be gentle, soft and kind. And then we'll just come back to where we started in our mountain posture, breathing in and breathing out. You might like to slow the breath down even more. surrounding ourselves with a deep sense of stability and calm. Bringing the hands into Namaste, pushing the thumbs into the sternum, standing strong, feeling that connection through the feet, down into the earth. Releasing the hands. Okay, so after we've done the earth sequence, it is really nice to follow that with the tree. In Drew Yoga we do the flowing tree. So this is a balanced posture, but you don't have to balance. You can keep both feet on the floor. If you have had a knee or a hip replacement or any other kind of injury and you want to build that up slowly, then just experiment and see what works for you. So the tree is a beautiful way to bring balance and strength into your body and your mind. It works a lot with the Ajna chakra in the area around the forehead, and it also helps to bring a sense of clarity and stability into your body. So let's just have a look at it. So we're going to start by looking at the feet. So if you bring yourself first of all into your mountain posture and take your weight over onto your right foot, engage your core on an out breath, and then you can either pop your toes on the floor and just rest your heel onto your right ankle, or you may feel happy to come a little bit higher up and have the arch of that foot on the calf of the other leg, or if you're able to open up into the hip, then you could rest your arch just around the outside of the knee. So it's important that you keep lifted out of your pelvis. So there's a tendency sometimes to kind of come out on the opposite side. So we don't want that. We want to keep that sense of strength and power into that middle part of the body. So just experiment on the other side. So we can have the heel here. We can gently rest just by the calf, just taking care with the knee of the supported leg so that you're not hurting it when you're resting your leg in. And again, lifting out from the pelvis, make sure your core is engaged, and to help you to balance, you can focus on a spot in the distance. So you're taking that focus inside and then release. We'll just have a look at the hands. So leaving the legs aside for the moment, we breathe in and bring the hands either to the forehead or above the head if that's comfortable for you. Breathing out, the hands come to the heart. Breathe in, you point the fingers. Breathe out, pushing away. Breathing in, opening up the hands, and breathing out and coming down. We'll do it again. Breathing in. If you don't like to, if you feel dizzy when your hands are over the head, then just keep them at the forehead. Breathe out, hands to the heart, relax the shoulders, open the chest. Breathe in, point the fingers, breathe out, push. Breathing in, open, relaxing the shoulders, and breathe out. And the hands come down. And now we're going to put it all together into a beautiful flowing tree. So again, this is lovely to do outside. So if you have a wonderful park, or you're lucky enough to have a garden with some trees in it, or maybe you've got a favourite walk where there are some trees, you might like to do a few rounds of this out in the outdoors and just feel that deep and wonderful connection to the strength and stability of trees and everything that trees represent to us in our world. If you're doing it inside, then maybe using the power of your own beautiful imagination, maybe thinking of a favourite tree, thinking about the smells, the sounds, how they make you feel, anything at all. So bring yourself into your mountain posture. Stand tall, relax the shoulders, open up the heart. lengthen your spine, and just take a moment. And maybe just visualizing a tree that you love, that is special to you, the smell, the sight, the sounds. And we're going to start by going over to the right side. So take a breath in, and as you breathe out, engage your core, pulling through your pelvic floor. On the next in-breath, weight over to the right side and lift. So modify as you need to. Breathing out, hands come to the heart. Breathing in, point the fingers away. Breathing out, push. Breathing in, open. Breathing out and release. We'll go to the other side, over to the left. Extend and lengthen the spine, open through the hips, lift from the pelvis. Feel the strength of your own body wherever you're working at. Just feel proud and love the fact that your body is moving in this way. Allowing the breath to lead the movement. We're going to breathe in, lift, breathe out to the heart. Breathe in, breathe out, open and release. We're going to do one more on each side. Breathing in, breathing out. Feel the strength through your legs. Allow your heart to open. Feeling that connection through your feet into the earth. Standing tall, standing strong. And just pausing for a moment. Just pause. Take your awareness down into your feet and your legs. Just allow that beautiful flowing tree, that practice, just to settle and be absorbed in your body. And then we're going to do a slightly amended version. It's got a little bit of a twist in it, and it's called a tree of transformation. So often in yoga we can use setting an intention or an affirmation. So we're really working with the mind. And that's what this posture is all about. So it uses the basis of the tree, and then we create something a little bit more dynamic, where we're working more with the chakra around willpower and courage and determination. So I'm just going to show it to you, because I think it might be easier if you see it first. It's really similar to what we already did. We just then take the leg back on a strong exhalation right from your solar plexus, and then we create a little bit of a balance here for a moment, and we draw that in, and then we take the palms down and the sole of the foot to connect to the earth. So it's when, just before we take the hands out, when the leg's here and we've got the hands here, this is where we set the intention here. So if you want to, you don't have to, of course, do any of this, but if you want to just add some kind of affirmation or intention, then just as you push the legs back, you can just say that either out loud or into your head, and then draw that intention, that resolve, into your heart, and then seal that by connecting down to the earth. So it's something really simple, something brief, something that means something to you. Maybe a quality you want more of in your life, anything at all. So we're just going to do a couple of the tree of transformation, but first of all, let's just take a moment just to settle and align ourselves here. So stand tall in your mountain posture. Take a moment to lengthen the spine, lift from the pelvis, feel your connection again through your feet, and then bring your awareness to your breath. Noticing the rise and the fall of your breath, the expansion and contraction of your body, and then just imagining breathing up from the soles of your feet into your heart, and then breathing from the heart up through the crown of the head to the sky. Breathing in from the sky, pausing at your beautiful heart. And then breathing out and sending that breath like roots down through the soles of your feet into the earth. We'll just do 2 more. In your own breath rhythm, into the heart, out from the heart, up through the crown to that blue sky that's always there. In from that blue sky, pausing again at the heart, and then sending those roots down through the soles of your feet with your breath into the earth, like you're breathing with the earth and the sky. Into the heart, up to the sky, into your heart, and down to the earth. And then settling your breath back down. We're going to go to the right side first of all, so just adapting and modifying however you need to, switching on your core, on your out breath, on your next in breath, breathing in, lift, breathing out, hands to the heart, breathing in, fingers point, breathing out, strong out breath, intention if you want it. Breathing in, draw that resolve into your heart, lift up that left knee, and then connect down to the earth with the sole of the foot and the palms. We're going to go over to the left side, feeling strong and powerful. Breathing out, breathing in, and draw it into your heart, anchor it there, and pushing down. I'm going to do 1 more. Up to the right side, down to the heart, relax the shoulders, draw into the heart and release. Remembering that quality, that resolve. Breathe it out, shout it out. Breathe into the heart, balance, and settle. Bring your hands into Namaste. And just take a moment or 2 just to breathe, relax, soften the body, connect. And release. Well done. Okay, so we're just going to do a short breathing technique and then a relaxation. So if you'd like to get yourself into a comfortable position, make sure that your spine feels supported and upright if possible. You may want to sit cross-legged if that's comfortable for you, or alternatively you can sit in a chair. Just make sure that your pelvis feels in neutral and nice and stable on the floor or the chair, and that you're able to lengthen your spine in the way that we've been doing through the class. And we're just going to do a few rounds of a beautiful breath called the Brahmari breath, or the humming bee breath. And it uses the vibrations that just resonate down through the body just to help bring a sense of stillness and calm into your body and up into your mind. It's really good for helping to settle any anxious thoughts or any agitations in the body. It's very soothing and calming. Anybody can do it. If you do have any kind of ear infections, then you might not feel comfortable to do this, but other than that, it's a very simple breathing technique that anybody can do. If you ever feel dizzy or uncomfortable in any way when you're doing yoga breath, then of course just come out and breathe normally. So there's no strain in the breath, there's no holding of the breath at all. It's just a gentle, steady breathing technique, and we use the humming sound on the out breath and the exhale. You may find that the exhale is just a little bit extended from the inhale. So I'm going to start us off, and then you can just follow when you feel ready. So begin just by focusing on your breath. So just breathing normally, naturally, ideally in through the nose and out through the nose. And each time you breathe out, just allowing the breath to settle your body. Feel your body beginning to relax. And then once your breath is settled, we're just going to begin to make a humming sound, sending that vibration inside the body on the exhale. You don't have to follow my rhythm. And then just bringing your breath back to normal. If you want to carry on and just pause the video. It's nice to do about 15 or 20 breaths, maybe about 5 minutes. You might like to reflect on any thoughts, any sensations, any responses that you had to doing that breath. And then taking your time and getting yourself ready for a relaxation. So ideally within the relaxation, lying in the corpse pose or savasana as we call it in Sanskrit. Lying on your back with your legs wide, as wide as your mat, and the arms out to the side with the palms facing up. Allowing your toes to go out to the sides and your heels to be in a little. For some people that doesn't feel very comfortable, so you may prefer to have a pillow or a cushion under your knees. Maybe a thin support under your head. Ensuring that your spine is as long and extended and flat as you can. If you prefer, you could do the relaxation in a seated position. Placing your feet on the floor. And maybe just take a moment to just give yourself a stretch, whether you're lying or sitting. You might want to be on your side with the support or lying on your tummy. But just take a moment just to wriggle and stretch and ensure that your hips and your shoulders feel comfortable, that you're warm enough. Maybe have a blanket on you, taking glasses off if you want to, or doing anything else for your comfort so that you can really let go and relax in this class for the relaxation. So begin by focusing on your breath. So bringing that awareness back into your breath, and we'll do 5 deep abdominal breaths. So taking the breath right down to the base of the lungs, feel your abdominal wall contract like you're blowing a balloon up in your belly. And then breathe out and relax and soften the body. And just do 4 more. Each time you breathe out, feeling your body giving way to gravity, giving yourself permission to relax and let go. And then bringing your focus down to the soles of your feet, circling first in one direction and then in the other direction. Slow, conscious circles into the ankle joint, and then beginning to point and flex the feet. Hold on a point, take that tension up into the legs, and with your out breath, relax the feet, feel the toes, tilt out to the sides, and allow your legs to feel heavy on the mat. Bring your focus into your calves, all around your knees and your thighs, giving all the muscles you can find there a gentle squeeze. And then with the out breath, releasing all sense of hold and allowing the legs to let go. Bring your focus up into your gluteal muscles, your pelvis. Gently squeeze into the buttocks. Switch on the pelvic floor, tighten around the hips. And with your out breath, letting go. Gently tilting the pelvis forwards and backwards, pushing the small of the back into the floor as you contract through the abdominals. And breathe out and release. Becoming aware of the belly, drawing your navel down towards your spine, contracting the abdominal muscles, and then breathing out and softening the belly, relaxing the digestive system, letting go of any tension there. Taking a deep breath into your chest, expand the lungs, feel your sternum and your collarbones raise. And then sighing the breath out and letting go. Gently squeezing your shoulders up towards your ears. Hold for a moment or two. And then sighing the breath out and relaxing the shoulders. As you guide your focus down through your arms, becoming aware of your hands, your fingers. Stretching the fingers wide, opening the palms, and just lifting the arms just a little bit off the floor. With your next out breath, allowing the arms to relax and release, feeling your arms settle by the side of your body. As you guide your focus up into your neck and your face. Gently turning the head from side to side, easing out tensions and tightness in the neck. As you come back to center, pushing the back of the head into the mat. Hold for a moment as you send some tension down the spine into the neck. Breathe out and release. As you bring your focus into your face, open your mouth wide. Create a silent smile and the silent shapes E, A, U. Releasing the mouth, softening the jaw. Give your nose a wriggle, your eyes a squeeze. Take your eyebrows up into your forehead and then breathe out and let go. Feel a deep sense of softening and releasing through your body, a warm wave of relaxation and calm. As we come back down into the feet, bring all your focus there. We're going to breathe into the soles of the feet, the ankles, up into the shins, the knees and the thighs. And as you breathe out, allow the legs and the feet to deeply relax and let go each time you breathe out, feeling more and more relaxed, a deep sense of warmth and relaxation, bathing and stilling your body and your mind. Breathing up into the hips, the pelvis, the lower back and the belly, and then breathing out and letting go. Breathing in, scanning into the upper part of your torso, the ribs, sternum, collarbones, the middle of your spine and your shoulders, and then breathing it out and letting it go, softening, contracting, relaxing. Breathing down into the arms, the elbows, the wrists, palms of your hands, fingers and your thumbs, using a soft, gentle out breath to relax and let go into the arms, feeling them becoming heavier, lying by the side of your body. Taking that breath into the neck and the throat, up into your jaw, your cheekbones, space between your eyebrows, forehead and the crown of your head. And then with that soft, gentle brush strokes of breath, breathing out and releasing, letting go of any tightness from around the eyes, releasing the mouth, relaxing your throat and your neck, allowing a deep sense of stillness and calm to soothe and bathe your body and your mind. And just affirming to yourself, I am strong, I am calm, I am peaceful. I am strong, I am calm, I am peaceful. And then bringing your awareness up to just above the crown of your head and seeing if you can visualize in your mind's eye the most beautiful golden light the kind of light that you get from the sun as it goes down at the end of a hot day on the sunset, or the flame of a candle, flickering golden candle. And just imagine that light just above the crown of your head, and each time you breathe in, you can breathe rays of that light down into your body, face, neck, shoulders, arms and hands. Each time you breathe in, drawing more and more of that golden healing light, filling every cell of your body, allowing that light to expand and fill your heart, your lungs, a shower of golden light into your spine, soothing and easing your pelvis and your hips, giving you an incredible sense of well-being and health, breathing rays of golden light down into your legs, your thighs and your knees. And it gives you a strong sense of vitality, helping you to feel awake and alive as you draw that light down into your calves and your ankles, to the soles of your feet and the tips of your toes. Taking a deep breath in, breathe that light, that stillness and that strength into your heart. Anchor it there to take forward with you as you sigh the breath out. Becoming aware of your body lying on your mat, feeling those points of contact, your clothing on your skin, sensations of warmth and coolness, noticing your body breathing and the sounds in the room. And then beginning to have some movement back into the body, taking your time, no hurry at all, stretching, wriggling, just listening to your body, letting it be your guide, seeing how you might like to move. And when you've had a wonderful stretch, maybe hug your knees in, stretch your arms overhead. And you may like to just take yourself over onto your right side for a moment. Allow your heart to rest and your spine to adjust, just lying there on your right side before supporting yourself to come up into a sitting position. And you may like to rub those hands together and create some beautiful warmth and energy, and take that and bathe your face and your eyes with that warmth, that energy. Give yourself a last bit of care and attention. You might like to give yourself a bit of a neck massage into your temples, your forehead. And I'll just leave you with a Chinese proverb: when the roots are deep, there is no reason to fear the wind. So thank you for joining me today for this class. I hope you've enjoyed it and that you've been able to connect with that sense of stillness and stability that we've been working with today. And I hope that you'll join me again soon. So have a good rest of your day and namaste.